Hey y'all, that seems a little bright to me today. The light. Oh, it was indeed a little bright. Hello y'all, how you doing? It's Thursday, not usually a Mario Maker viewer level night, but on account of the schedule's a little weird this week, doing it tonight. Tomorrow, which is usually when I do viewer levels, later in the week. Tomorrow I'm taking the day off, and then I'm going to come back on Saturday with a big, huge stream, celebrating the first payout, which I should be getting from Twitch any day now, anytime now. So that'll be fun. I hope y'all will come back for that on Saturday. Let me show what's planned for that. I got it right here. I'm starting out that, which will, by the way, will be July 30th at 2 p.m. is the day and time I've decided on. It'll start with the viewer levels, all lightning round, which is the mode in which I only get 5 tries to beat each level. Then it'll be Lemmy's Revenge, in which I must beat every Koopaling at least once, and I have my choice of games, and I've figured out, I think the route in which I want to do it. Which Koopalings I want to defeat in which of these 4 games, and such and so forth. Then DK64 randomizer, turbo quick play settings, which is to say I've set it up so that I have all Kongs, free moves. I don't have to pay for moves, I still have to find them though. The loading zones are randomized, and all I need to do is get 20 golden bananas, and that'll be it. Substitute hit and run with only 5 redos allowed, and then the rest of the time that stream will be Paper Mario TTYD, which I've never played through casually on the channel yet since I started streaming, which, was only last November, so it hasn't been that long, but given how much Paper Mario I played and how much I love TTYD, I want to play through that one as well. And also, there'll maybe be a watch party. We'll see if that gets met. It'll be a whole thing. Anyway, folks, we got a bunch of levels in the queue, but first I'm gonna show y'all some of my own level. I've been working on it. It's been taking form slowly, and right now I've gotten let me say, this is the first world, the first level of the 7th world of my super world. It's called Koopaverse 1 Arsenal Antics, and it's sort of supposed to be like a throwback to, in a way, Animal Antics from DKC2, in which you have several sections which are based around the different animal buddies. Except this is a red coin situation, and you can do the rooms in any order you like. I've built out 3 of the rooms so far. The first one I built was this one, the cannon room, which has changed a bit since I last showed it. I've been trying to make it a little more interesting, I think, as the other rooms have gotten more complex. But basically in this one you have a cannon. And, that's all you need to do to get through. Hello, Fabio! Good to see you, good to meet you. Your level will be coming along. Everyone's level, I see Yidus, I see Neko Chiem. Believe that is it. Yidus, Neko Chiem, and Fabio. Those are the 3. The second room I built was, thank you for the follow, Fabio. By the way, follower-wise, we are at 297, 298 now. So we are 2 followers away from 300. That could happen this stream if, if I play my cards right, I suppose. Hey, Rock Party, how's it going? Second room. Okay, this one, the second room I built is this one, the POW room. In this one, you have the POW hat, and you can use it to break, to kill enemies, and also to progress. And also this part, you can see that you actually have to not hit the ceiling with the POW block or you will die. Thought it would be fun to have a little bit where you're sort of challenged to not use it. That's the second room I built. Now, let's see the third one. Third one's right here. The third one, which I haven't shown on stream yet because I built it since last time, is the Goomba room. This room was a little difficult because, with the Goomba, a lot of threats are defused. So I added in a couple of static threats that are just, you know, always going to be present, like this guy here that you'll have to jump around. And also you got these, this part here. And also, if you were to lose your guy, this guy here would throw a spike ball at you, which could be very dangerous if you know, didn't have the hat. You'd have one hit, you'd have to avoid it. I think that's pretty good. And that's the 3 rooms that I built so far. The next one I want to build is the propeller room. Which I know that will end with something like this, where at the end you'll have to fly up all the way. That's the only thing I know about it so far. Also, let me show you some sketches real fast. I'm gonna go over to the computer real fast, like. Okay. Let me show you what I'm thinking for this next part, which I will be building sometime in the near future. I have it all sketched out here. So basically, I want there to be, here's how the end is going to work. You're going to have to fly up into the block. So the block will be really high, and you'll have to, like, fly up. Maybe there'll be, like, a pipe or something with propellers in it, so that you can be assured that the player will have it at this point. They'll fly up, and then they'll go up here in this top area, and there'll be, like, bricks or something right here, right? And they'll have to go to the left, past some enemies, and then hit like a POW block or something in order to break these blocks and proceed down. After which there'll be a like blue block chamber here. These will all be blue blocks, so they won't be there in the first time you go through. But in the second time, there'll be a bunch of bullet bill launchers like launching at the screen that you'll have to avoid by you know, sort of propelling into this little nook and cranny, and then go the rest of the way and then get out, and then you'll basically be home free after that. One of the things I want to do with this level, and you know, you might notice that each of the areas kind of has a different mix of enemies and stuff, is I want to make it so that enemies are used in multiple rooms where appropriate, but also that not every enemy needs to be in every room. So there'll be a little bit of variety between the rooms. Like this one in particular, you can see, not going to have any spikes, not going to have any spike balls. I think that for the propeller hats, the spikes are kind of the natural enemy of them, and it wouldn't be fun to have to deal with them, you know, because with the propeller, you're sort of above everything, and the spikes put a spike above their head, so it makes it hard to jump on them or land on them. It'd be better to use specifically the other enemies, such as the Fireball Bros, and I think the Fireball Bros, you know, they're shooting fireballs, you see. You can tell that's a turtle, right? And also the Fire Piranha Plants. I think that'll be the plan for this segment. And also, yes, it'll end with the big propeller suit up thing. That'll be fun as well. Or you could just wall jump. You can always wall jump in that section if you were to lose it somehow, though, you know, you shouldn't be able to lose it. Think this seems like a bunch of good ideas. Oh, also, there'll be a part where you have to fly under the stage to get a 50 coin. Most of these segments have like 10 or 30 coins in them, but I'm going to have this one be the one that has a higher denomination coin in it. So I think that's pretty cool. Before we get into these viewer levels, let me build out a little bit of this. I want to build that part where you go under the stage. This will just take 2 seconds, I think. And then we'll get into the first level, which is by Yeetus Hawk. Alright. Sitting down. Alright, by the way, folks, how you doing? Last time... Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Let's see. Something like this. Where you have to, like, literally fly under. And put, like, wall here. Maybe, like, a blue wall here, so you'll have to go, when you're coming back, you'll actually need to come this way. You'll actually come this way on the way back, but you won't be able to get the 50 coin on the way back. You actually might be able to get under that wall technically, but I don't think most players will. Okay. We'll put something like this together, and we'll use clouds. Okay. See? Didn't take 2 seconds. That might be a little too easy, honestly. Let's make this a little more daunting. Make it a little bit more scary to actually go for this. And let's do that by making this a tad lower. And yeah, let's try this on for size. Yeah, that's good. That's what we want. We want that. Okay. Yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it. Okay, I'm gonna save, and let's see the first level, which is Yda's Hawk's level. Next level, Yda's Hawk. Go ahead and confirm. By the way, for those who first timers, whatever, let me explain how viewer levels work on this here channel. If you are here, I give your level the full time of day, which means, outside of the lightning round, 15 minutes plus 5 last tries, if that's not enough. During the lightning round, of course, that's different, but, you know, the whole thing. If you are not here, I still play your level, but I do so in very nearly but not quite sudden death, which means I will only have 2 tries to complete the level, refreshing at checkpoints. Let's see, that's 69. Nice. So, you know, keep that in mind. That's how we do things here. I think it's pretty fun and a pretty good compromise between, you know, playing every level, which I like to do, and also prioritizing the people who are present and ready to go. And also, you know, if what am I wanting to say here? Babyo, doing the position. That's right, you're number 2 of 2. That's right. Also, if you are, I forget what I was gonna say. But oh yeah, what I was gonna say is, if you are here, and we start in very nearly but not quite sudden death, I could absolutely convert you if you say like, wait, I'm here. You know, I'll say like, oh, I'll put on a timer then. Or if we're during the lightning round, I'll upgrade you to the maximum amount of lives. Alright, let's go. I feel like this light is really bright today. I'm gonna turn it just down a notch. I feel like it's very bright. Alright. Let me go ahead and get the timer up. I'm gonna lead. Yda's Hawk was here at the beginning. I did vamp for like 10 minutes or so I guess, you know, that's on me. And also, this level won't be that hard. I think it's fine. Let's go. Music level. It's an art level. Get ready for some Episode 1, Joy. The... What? I didn't read that. Oh, shit. I need comments. I need comments. We got comments on, right? We do. Question mark. Okay. Question mark. This is not a very... Good stuff. Luigi dead me wussy. Oh, we got a second part. Sorry, man. I can never understand your levels. Rip Luigi. Rip Luigi. Yeah, I mean... I bet someone died from a hammer bro. God, I hope we don't die from a hammer bro. The end. Did y'all catch that? Y'all know what's going on here? I'll be honest, I'm not quite sure what the deal is. But that's the level. Thank you for the level. Let's go ahead and get the next one up. Thank you very much, Ydas. Always good to see you. Towards the start of the stream, you're very prompt and shit, and I always appreciate that. Alright, next level. Let's go. GG indeed. By the way, speaking of emotes, I did refresh the emote lineup a bit since the last time I did viewer levels. I decided to retire the Space Pirate double pair thing. Just because it was kind of a hard pair of emotes to use, like a Space Pirate and the Space Pirate Laser is a cool combo, but when are you supposed to use that is the problem, like when shooting at something? It wasn't quite clear what the application was, and also it took up 2 slots, so I decided to make it so that the Toad emote now shakes to show more clearly that it's angry. And also I put in a moon from Mario Party 6 saying goodnight, which is not really very legible, but whatever. We'll just see if it works. And a little bit of Diddy Kong going like ah, which is just like Donkey Kong going ah, which I found out turns out has never been ripped from DK King of Swing before. I had to rip that myself. Which was not that hard actually. It's pretty easy. It's a static frame. There's only 1 frame of it. Also, I added a bluster emote as a bit emote. And I was just like, I don't know. Just gonna put that one in there. Bluster Kong from the Donkey Kong Country animated television show, which is very bad. Anyway, next level. Next level is Neko Chiem's level. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and get that one up. Neko Chiem is here. What with all the very good emojis. Let's go ahead and get to it. BPP 52G. By the way, another channel business. Yesterday I did a tech test with a microphone that Rock Party gave to me the other day. I met him in person. He lives nearby. He lives like in downtown Dallas. We met like halfway between, and he handed me a blue snowball, and I tried it out. It's a little awkward to use at the couch right now. I really need to get like some sort of mount thing, and also I think like maybe I'll get like a different microphone for the couch. Maybe a smaller one, or maybe like a Blue Yeti instead. I don't know. But listening back to that VOD, I can definitely hear the difference between like this headset right here and the blue snowball. Like, wow, yeah, it does sound like notably like higher resolution, if that makes sense. I don't really have an ear for these things, but yeah, I guess it definitely sounds nicer. I should probably invest in that stuff. So that'll be something I will invest in. I already got like an arm on the way, like a microphone arm. I'm gonna probably put it on next to my computer. That'll be the computer one. Yeti will sound even better. That's good. Yeah, we'll get a Yeti. We'll put it like on some sort of arm thing, and I'll put it in front of the couch, and it'll be like right here where my hand is, like right here, maybe. That would be, I think, best. I had it during that stream like off to the side, and I think it's not quite as good when it's off to the side. If I could get it right here, that would be super good, I think. And yeah, let me shout you out, Rock Party. Rock Party is a brand new streamer, just started up. Haven't really done that many streams, but looking to do more, I believe, right? Rock Party, you can talk about in the chat what you want to do in the future. I know you've done Tokyo Mirage sessions and also Pokemon Ranger, Pokemon whatever that, Dungeon Explorer, whatever that game is called. Anyway, let's get into this next level by Neko Chiem. Rock Party, if you want to talk about that stuff, go ahead. I think that'd be cool. Lightning Bolt, that's right. I appreciate the use of the very lovely follower emotes, by the way. Those have only been here for like a couple weeks now, but I love them. They're great. Let's see, what's the deal here? Is this a puzzle level? Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, that's right. Oh, this is just a reset door. Okay. And I can turn that on. At which point he runs over here. And does a thing. Hello, Floss! You're gonna have to add an... Yep, there you go. You got it. Exclamation point add. Hey, how's it going, Floss? Hope you're having a good Thursday. By the way, I said it earlier in the stream. Reason we're doing Thursday today is because there's a big Saturday stream this week. Doing a big stream on Saturday, starting with viewer levels at 2 p.m. The reset doors in case it breaks. Gotcha. Big stream starting at 2 p.m. The first order of business will be viewer levels all lightning round, so I hope y'all will come by and give me some really good levels. Oh, come on, dude. Now is not the time to be chill. Oh, that did the trick. Okay. I thought I was going to have that guy run over, but... Did you look into that NVIDIA software? Not yet, no. Haven't. I did install some stuff, but it seemed to be just be like removing background noise, and I'm not sure if background noise was my problem. And I was kind of confused by that. Maybe I need to look more closely into that. Maybe there's another piece of software. But yeah, you know, a lot of stuff going on. I'll be honest, I'm a little overstretched right now as far as like, oh man, I'm trying to do a little bit too much at once, you know. I'm trying to do this, I'm trying to do that, I'm trying to improve the stream here and there, and just a bunch of ideas at once. Come on, dude. One more hit. One more hit on this dude and he's dead. I've decided the other day, I need to make a rule. No more working on the stream after like 3 a.m. Because I've gotten a lot of situations where... Oh, by the way, is this audio too loud? Kind of looks like it's going up into the red today. I tried messing around with stuff in OBS to make it a little nicer. I'm not sure if it is any nicer. Let me take it down a notch. I think I probably have it too high. There, maybe that's better. How about that? How about that? How's that sound? GG, yes, good level, bully control. Thought that the boss at the end was a little weird, you know. It wasn't very consistent, but you know, a lot of the other puzzles were nicely done. Anyway, I need to make a rule against working after like 3 p.m. on or 3 a.m. on the stream, because I found like I'll get a good idea in my head around 2 a.m. or something, and I'll be like, oh, I want to do this. I'll make an emote right now, and before I know it, it's like 4 a.m. and it's like, shit. I didn't mean to work until like 4 or 5 a.m., but I did. So that's not good. I need to cut that out. I need to try to just do all this stuff in normal waking hours. I've been taking some naps to like even it out though. Took a big nap before this stream even. Need to make sure I'm ready for that daytime stream on Saturday, since you know that'll be during the day, and can't take a nap in the middle of a stream. And that's not how it works. I'll probably sleep in before that stream, so it'll be fine. Wait, this is the one I just played. What am I doing? Exclamation part complete. Exclamation point next. I just heard the door get banged or something. Or someone slammed their door. I'm not sure. Oh, I think that Rock Party sent me a link to the thing. Right, I'll have a look at that at some point. Got a lot to prepare for tomorrow. I gotta make sure that the all the games and such are ready to go. You know, all everything is ready to go. Or as I say tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna prepare for the stream on Saturday, so you know, bunch of stuff. Fabio, you're still here? I'm gonna go get a drink while you respond, and then I'll put your level in and play it. Fabio says yes, fantastic, and Fall Guys crown, very good. Getting a drink right now. By the way, I have the mic right here. I decided with the snowball to take off. It was in like a big steel thing that like suspended it, but it added a lot of weight and mass to it. So I actually took it out of that enclosure last night and should be much more convenient to use like near the computer now that it's just like this size, and actually it weighs a lot less, it turns out, when it doesn't have a big steel thing encapsulating it. With the steel thing, it was like this big basically, like it added on, like it was the size of my head basically with the steel thing. I'll tell you though, it's kind of funny this thing being ball shaped, because like kind of makes it tempting to like turn it around in your hands like a ball, which is probably not safe because it's a expensive piece of electronics and not a baseball. I haven't put a baseball in my hands. Also, it kind of clips on my hand. Ow. Okay, do not treat a snowball like a baseball. It's an expensive piece of hardware. I should. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rock Party, but it feels good in the hand. I will not throw it. That would be incredibly, incredibly wasteful. Oh my god. I I am tempted to like try juggling it just randomly, just because it feels good. It feels good to throw a ball from one hand to the other idly, you know. That's the problem with it being ball shaped. Once it's on a mount, and I won't be tempted to do that anymore. I think that'll be the best for everyone, for me especially. I won't be able to fuck it up. By the way, last stream, at like the start, right? I was saying like, oh, I thought that setting number 1, Rock Party, you remember that setting number 1 I thought sounded bad, but everyone told me it sounded good. Well, it turns out, and I was listening to the VOD again, at the end of the stream I brought it over to the computer, at which point it started doing the thing I was telling y'all about at the start. It was starting to make a fuzzy noise. So I guess something at the computer, something at the computer is making some sort of noise that's very unpleasant. I'm not sure what the deal is there, but I need to figure out what's going on there, because the fuzzy noise is not good. Not good. Mario the Pirate Deluxe. That's cool. Looks good. 5% is easy. All right. That's good to hear. Let's go ahead and put in the 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Let's go. Okay, we're sailing the 7 seas as a pirate. People say it's tough. I don't care what people say. I usually play without comments on. I just know that Edith's Hawk's levels sort of depend on the comments. This is well done. This is a cool platform level. With the... I like what you've done as far as like slowing down the platform to make it so that it's synced up with other platforms that you have to ride on. Specifically that white raft. Really well done. Feels good. Fuck! Feels good, It can be a little unintuitive when it actually is gonna stop, but what are you gonna do? Learn that shit. Okay. These jumps here, they kind of remind me of Donkey Kong Country 3 in Low G Labyrinth. There's a section where you're jumping up and down around bees that are, buzzes that are in this same configuration. Pretty much, though, that's not an auto-scroller. Yeah, how you doing? I believe there's, just one level in the queue. Hey, how's it going? Look at that! That was a nice level. You're right, it was very doable, very easy. Not bad at all. Very well done, very well balanced. I liked it a lot. Let's go ahead and put a comment. I'm gonna say good stuff. You did a good job timing all the platforms and stuff, and avoiding the obstacles was fun. Alright, let's see the next one. Complete. And by the way, feel free to put in additional levels after one has been completed. That's no problem at all. We will get to them all by the end of the night. That has been true of every stream that I've ever done so far. I have always gotten to every level within the course of a stream, if only because I got the lightning round at the end that sort of, speeds things up a bit. Alright, next one's by Floss, who just said GG. Floss is here. Very good. I appreciate being on the ball. Being on the ball there. Let me get rid of that timer. And we'll set, your own timer in just a minute here when we're actually ready to go. VTG DI1G. That's right. Thank you, Mr. Bowser. Work in progress. Let me know what you think. Okay, I will do exactly that. Floss. Let's do it. I'm running to the right. There's Bowser Jr. Whoa, what the f— oh, I accidentally hit the spike. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, also, I forgot to put the timer. There we go. Timer's going, let's go. By the way, yesterday, my keyboard was being a little funky. I figured out what the problem was. It's no big deal. It's working now, as you might be able to tell by me doing hotkeys and all, as per normal. I just needed to unplug and replug a thing higher up the chain than the keyboard itself. These guys could be a little faster. Mr. Bowser. Mr. Bowser. Speed it up a notch. Oh, jeez. I hope these two don't kill each other. That would be bad. By the way, I got this recently. I started doing the thing on this channel called cue cards, which are basically like conversation starters, things I want to talk about on stream, sort of like reminders of topics that we can talk about. Why don't I pull one of those up, since it looks like we're going to be here for a bit. Did you hear about the new Mario Kart Deluxe DLC wave? Hell yeah, I saw this morning, or afternoon, whenever it was. It looks pretty good. I appreciate Waluigi Pinball. That's like the headliner to me. Well, I love Waluigi Pinball. Seeing it back is fantastic. I'm not sure how to indicate on the player how to stay on the bottom for this part. Yeah, I'm not sure either. What I would say would be the main feedback then. Maybe you could make it so that, like, instead of climbing a vine up there, you take like a doorway, and if you are up top, it kills them somehow, so that you have to, required to, do the blocks from the bottom. Anyway, new Mario Kart. Hey, Lord Bowser, how's it going? There's the world. Fantastic. It's interesting that they're doing actual new courses. Heyo. New courses. Not something I expected they would be doing, but sure enough. Sure enough, there are legitimate, just full-on new courses. Let's try that thing that was suggested, going down and doing it from here. Yeah, this is gonna be faster, huh? It looks like a good one, sort of like sweets flavored or something, or flavored, sweets themed or something. Sounds cool, sounds cool. Really looking forward to that. That's in August. That'll be real fun. Let me put up a few more just for... Okay, I think we can get across now. The ice cream course, yeah, it's gonna be good. Alright. This is a cool idea. Yeah, I agree, you probably need to work on some signaling to the player that makes sure that they don't go up there prematurely. The thing I would suggest is maybe spawning the Koopas over on the left, so that they'll like automatically get some filled out, so you don't have to backtrack to do it. I bet a lot of people just aren't interested in, like, going back if it doesn't look like they have to. That should be enough. Alright, there we go. Knowing what to do there, that room went a lot faster. Also, there are a couple of, you know, tour tracks as well this time. It's, New York Minute, and what's the other one? I think it's New York, right? And it's also, oh yeah, that's right, we need to lure these guys. It's like Vancouver or something? What's the other track in this wave? Sydney, that's right, it's a weird one. I will say, I have played a bunch of tour. I think that Vancouver might be one of the better ones. I'm hoping they get to that one. Sydney, I wasn't as strong on, I think. Kind of more forgettable to me. The Sydney Sprint. Here we can just kind of go along forward. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Because these fireballs, these fire bars aren't as threatening, and they make a path. That's kind of cool. I like, you know what I think? Let me tell you what I think. Put more fire bars out there to begin with. Calamari Desert, that's a cool one. Yeah, from the original N64 game. One thing I wonder about Calamari, and I've seen people speculate, ask questions about this, is in Mario Kart Tour, they changed the train so that hitting the train would actually work like hitting a bumper panel in the original in 8, you know, and that it'll just like bounce you up to the top of it rather than being an obstacle. And I'm wondering, fuck. Okay, first suggestion, second suggestion, another suggestion. Oh, there was a checkpoint. Okay, good. Okay, good. And I'm wondering what they're gonna do there. If there's gonna be a, if there's gonna be like a, fuck. Dang it. Well. That was a little bit risky. I'm wondering if they're gonna put a, I'm wondering how that's gonna work, the train. Probably an obstacle, right? They're probably not gonna do the same thing as Tour. Tour is a game where you kind of don't have that much of an ability to steer. So I think it kind of makes sense to give a player just like, oh yeah, just don't worry about hitting the train, it's fine. You know, that sort of carte blanche. But in 8, I think you can be expected to avoid the train and, you know, try your best and shit. What else was there? There was a Mario course, you know, like the Mario circuit, whatever. Fuck. I think it'd be cool if you could get out of here, but I understand why you can't. You know, like some sort of escape hatch I think would be cool. Hell, these guys, you know, these guys are... What if there were, like, gaps in the mushrooms and, like, shells were occasionally falling down through them? So as you're, like, running left and right to, like, populate the blocks, you also had to dodge some shells that would come down at you occasionally and could get in the way. Similar to how these sushis are kind of getting in the way, but a little different. And of course, if you're right below them, they wouldn't be all that threatening, but they would just be a little complication for you to consider. Dang it. Fuck! Okay, we got this. We got this, y'all. I like that idea. A few gaps in the mushrooms. I didn't want the player to go up there, but it might be fun. Yeah, that's the thing you always gotta consider, right? Like, even if it makes it less hard, if it's fun, who cares, right? I always think that should be your guiding star, right? That's always a good guiding star, right? Like, whatever's fun is good. There's also, like, the ice course from, I think, one of the GBA games. I don't know that much about that course, but sure, why not? A lot of the courses this time, I will say, are like, sure, yeah, mushroom circuit, whatever. Sure, why not? That's fine. Yee! Pro moves there. One thing I think that's interesting about this is that whenever you go side to side, you actually clear out all the guys that are hanging out there. So it actually makes it easier to go back through it because it's like, yeah, all the guys are gone. Worth trying out, yeah. What's with these on-off blocks? Kind of unusual. I don't think they'll turn on at any point, but if they did, it would give me a big advantage. Alright, we're gonna make a path here. Wonder if that's enough. Alright. Alright. That's fine. I'll take it. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. I misunderstood the goal here. I have to kill the guy. I have to kill the guy with the on-off here. Alright. There we go. Finally, that guy has been killed. Compromise to a permanent end. Make the boss fight clearer as well. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be good. That'd be a good idea. Frog suit. Nice. Yeah, I think there are some ideas there that are promising. You're right that it's really early and needs a lot of refinement and a lot of, like, polish. It's interesting, though. You could always do it as part of, like, a shorter level, right? Like, let me do a little... Let's do a little workshopping here. I'm gonna go into the course maker. I already saved my level, so that's fine. Hey, Brandon Bot 7, how you doing? Thank you for the level. We'll be getting into it in some time. You're 2 levels. There's 1 level before you, and this level that I just finished. So you're coming up pretty soon. All right, I already saved this, right? Yeah, saved. Ah, right. You gotta do the add, not just the level code. Just gonna get rid of this, and let's just mess around real fast. I'll put in ground theme, and we'll put it in world. Why not? Right. So one thing you could do, it doesn't even have to be like part of a full level. Like the full level doesn't have to be based on this idea. How's your day so far? Pretty good. Pretty well. You could have something like this, right? And trying to make it so that you'd be assured to die if you went down. You could have it so that it's like bottomless pits or something. Put the Bowser in here. Maybe like shorter pits. And have it so that it's like shorter ones. Let's get some invisible blocks in there. And put in some one-ways here. That'll do the trick. One-ways would make it so that they would be unable to... You'd be unable to escape if you were to fall into here. Yeah, like a short section. And you could have multiple of them. You could have, like, a bunch of them in a row. as such. Oh, you only get three baby Bowsers. Okay, that's good to note. And other enemies that can... Are there any other enemies that can pop these open? Like maybe a Lakitu or something. 3 total. Oh, wow, these guys, they do fly about, don't they? How did you get it so that they weren't? Oh, right. You had it so that there was a ground below them. So let's add that. Yeah, we'll add like a checkered one so that if you fall down here, you can die. It's not a soft lock situation. What is this an example for? Floss, we just played Floss's level, and Floss's level had some baby Bowsers in a similar idea to this one, and we're workshopping the idea a little bit so we could see how it would work if you were doing a thing. Oh, that's a little too high, isn't it? It needs to be like 1 up. There we go. It needs to be like 1 up. There we go. There we go. And, yeah, I'll just copy this. Oops. There we go. Oh, the timer's up as well. It's fine. Let me get that timer down. Now, what are the other enemies that could do this for you? You could have this just as a part of a smaller level, though, I suppose. Just like a couple of these, and you bounce across them. And they could even have, like, actual enemies come up. Like, you know, put some... You know, like, put some guys in here or something. Are there any other enemies that can make invisible blocks appear? Like maybe a Lakitu throwing... I don't know. Can a Lakitu throw anything that makes invisible blocks go? I don't think so. Lakitu, maybe? Baby Bowser definitely does it best because he does 2 at a time, yeah. I don't think... And also he can get out of here. Lakitu can get out of here. Yeah, like that, exactly. Lakitu is very vulnerable to that stuff. Yeah, Baby Bowser is the best bug. Spike? Ooh, there's an idea. Like if you had like a spike. Yeah, that's... Thank you. Thank you, Brandon Bot. Let's get a spike in here. 1 spike coming up. I'll put down some... Oops. We'll put some right here. And put the grounds under him. Will that hit the things? Oh, I need to make him a big guy. Wait, but won't that just destroy the things? Spike might not... Maybe if the things are 1 lower, but that's going to make it so that you can get into the thing, aren't you? You're going to be able to, like, steal his ride. Also, he's too... Yeah, he's too low to do it. Spike might be a little difficult to make work, actually. Turns out. Maybe like this, and then... Maybe this would work. But I think there are issues. Oh, crap! He'll just fly up if you don't have the top over him. But also, if the top is over him, he can't pull up his spike ball. Yeah, I think that Spike is a no-go. Put 1 way lower and make him small. Yeah. Then he just flies off, which is not good either. Unless you put him on a rail. You put him on a track. Hang on. Wait, no, you can't. But what if you just put him on a track? No clown car, but instead a track. Let's actually like even this out a little bit. Would a track work? You love these ideas? Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate them. This would be less random, of course. Oh, The spike balls do not activate. Do not activate the things, I don't think. Yeah, they totally just pass right through. Too bad, too bad. Still, hey, maybe you could have like a twister going back and forth and throwing up like shells or something. Well, oh yeah, like a cannon shooting shells and then the ground below being note blocks. That would work. That would work. That's enough. That's enough. Like playing around with some ideas. Hopefully you find that useful. I think the ideas they're a good starting place. They could get somewhere good. Let's go ahead and see the next level now. Did I already hit complete on this one? No, I did not. So let me go ahead and do that. Thank you, Floss, for the level. Solid ideas, yeah. Next level is by Eat We, go ahead and confirm you're still here, and I'll give your level the full time of day. By the way, for anyone new, I love, like for instance, Brayden. I think Brayden is new. Let me tell you how we do things here. If you are here when your level comes up, I give it the full time of day. You know, 15 minutes plus 5 last tries, if that's not enough outside of the lightning round. But if you're not here, I will still play your level, and but I will do so in very nearly but not quite sudden death, which means I will only have 2 tries to beat it, refreshing at checkpoints. So that's the stakes here. If we is not here, we'll be playing the level in sudden death. Oh, you want to know what the lightning round is? The lightning round is towards the end of the stream, and basically during the lightning round, I only get 5 tries for every level, or towards the end of the Mario Maker segment, anyway. 5 tries per level during the lightning round, refreshing at checkpoints. There's the We. Fantastic. 7 for subs during the lightning round, and it all refreshes at checkpoints either way. Adds a little bit of stakes to the proceedings. It's quite fun. I enjoy it a lot. It's my favorite time of the stream. And of course, let me say, if I can't beat your level during the lightning round, that doesn't mean I have to leave it forever. By the way, Braden Bot, thank you for the follow. Hey guys, you know how many followers I have right now? 299. Next follower makes 300. Let's see if that happens tonight. Y'all think that's going to happen tonight? We'll see. We'll see. X-Cube follows. Does that make 300? I'm watching the counter on my phone. 300! We got 300, folks! Hell yeah, that is a nice round number. Damn. Thank y'all for the big number. I love big numbers. Don't y'all love big numbers? Thank you for the follow, XU. It's fantastic. Much appreciated. Much obliged. Much obliged as well to Brayden. Yeah. Let's see. I was entering in this code, but I entered it all wrong. KF is the last 2 letters. Eatwee's level, 15 minutes on the clock. Let's go. Couldn't leave it on 299. I understand. 299, it's such an unsatisfying number. 300, much more satisfying. Let's go ahead and put 15 minutes on the clock, and we'll get going. By the way, let's say the start of the lightning round tonight will be after X Cube's level. Okay, so that's like, I guess 4 levels away. So still a bunch to go. By the way, I thought the spring would spring me. By the way, I didn't look. Are the red coins optional? Did it say if the red coins were optional? 3 levels in the queue plus this one makes 4 more levels, and then we'll be going to the lightning round, which is, like I said, when I only get 5 tries to beat every level, 7 for subs. They're represented by the Mario heads, which we have not seen tonight, but are very cool. You'll see them. They'll be around later. I don't know why that surprised me. Those always turn on in a rhythm. Do you play Super Worlds? I do have a channel point incentive to play what I call the 7 Life Challenge, wherein I play a Super World for as long as it takes, or as far as I can get on 7 lives. There we go. That's the description of the feature. So, it's pretty affordable, actually. Wait. Damn it. Red coins are optional. Gotcha. And it skips half of the level. That's right. You had another level, I think, that I played last time during the lightning round that had the same sort of thing, right? Where it, you know, it's a time saver, basically. Ooh, look at that. We jumped right through those cannonballs. How do I get this? Oh, I got an idea. What if I threw the shell up into it? No. I kind of thought that would do a thing. Okay, let's see. Oh. Duh, POW block. You have a few that are similar to this. Gotcha. It's a cool idea. Pepe Arrows. Pepe Aron. How you doing? Grab that POW. Yeah, I did. I grabbed that POW. Okay. We want to use the P block to get through here. You can't just pop shells into the side and do a thing. That's not going to cut it. What's this? This looks like a secret area. Let's do it. Uh-oh. I don't have what I need to do this. And there's no returning. We gotta go left first. I figured it out. Eatwe, thank you for the hint. I got it. Left. Left. I need a spring. Gotcha. 300. Nice big round number. And I should. You know what? I'm gonna thank. This is a lot of this is possible because like last Monday we got a big old raid from Daft Husky, who is another Nintendo / Mario Maker variety streamer. I think a little bit of both. Big old raid, after which like 16 of his followers that came in on the raid followed, which was really quite incredible and helped get us up to this point today. You know, we'd still be short if not for that raid. So I want to give Daft Husky a quick shout out here. I appreciate that shit. Shout out Daft Husky. Let me spell it right. There we go. That should do it. Daft Husky is a cool dude. They are currently playing Rhythm Heaven Fever. Cool. I think last time when he did the raid on me. He was playing Fuck! What was he playing? He was playing Family Feud. Seems like a cool dude. I don't know what that on-off is for up there. Alright. Let's focus here. We fucked up a couple times. I can do it this time. It's not that hard. Alright. By the way, folks, big event stream on Saturday, which starts with viewer levels all lightning round, so look forward to that. It also has a bunch of other stuff. Fuck! Bunch of other stuff planned. You don't need use the on-off on the 1 difficulty. It only activates on harder difficulties. Okay. Not sure how I would activate it to make the level harder. So what you're saying is that's sort of like a hard mode toggle? Is that right? I don't get when that comes into play, but it's cool. Okay. What's with that? Oh, I see. I could go down there for that 50 coin somehow at the side. All right. Okay, here we go. This time for sure. Oh yeah, I can see how if the on-off was toggled, that would be harder, see? That floor wouldn't be there, for instance, and probably other things as well. that, you know, are in other parts of the level. Okay. These fall. Uh-oh. Okay, we'll take a damage boost. That's fine, that's fine. Now we have the spring, which we can use to do a thing. Do I need to throw it? Oh, no, it's fine. I can just set it down calmly. We good? Ah, no, there's a second segment. If you hadn't gone for the... If you didn't go through the red coins, like I didn't. What do we do here? Oh, I see. I see what we do here. Do we need a reset door? 3 mushrooms per floor. Okay. Let's use this bomb properly. Alright. I guess another thing that you could use to, like, modulate the difficulty. Here's what I'll bet. I bet you anything there's some enemies somewhere. Wait, actually, that wouldn't work, would it? Because I can see this is the top of the screen. I was gonna say that you could have enemies off screen, like on red or blue rails, you know, like toggleable rails. And based on the difficulty, based on which one was on and which one was off, you could populate those things differently. But I don't think you could actually do that if, you know, you're not if you're not in the middle, right? Like right here, I'm at the top of the screen, so there's nothing above, and I don't think you could get anything below up here. Fuck. I don't think you could get anything below up here without it being like apparent. You know, I'd be able to see the rails coming in from below, which isn't a problem. You know, if you wanted to do that, if you wanted to make it work like that, it could be a little obvious. This is cool, like this. This is also cool. You got a lot of cool stuff in your level here. Okay. Perfect. Hey, look at that, we did it. Thank you for the level. That was quite nice. I could use a snack. But I am fine, I am good. Let's go ahead and get that complete in the chat and see the next level. Next level is the Maker Code of Lord Bowser. That is Lord Bowser's Super World. Hell yeah. Lord Bowser has been coming around pretty recently. Pretty often recently. And we have gotten pretty far into the Super World. In fact, we did part of that as a 7-life challenge. So, you know, we actually got through a bunch of levels. I think we're now in World 4 or 5? I forget. Let's find out. Oh, my nose hurts. Ooh. BBLYSE, is that it? Is that Lord Bowser? No, that's not it. That was someone else. I guess we did Bleach's level as a super world. That's right. Bowser we have not done as a super world. We've just gone regularly. I'm sorry, I mixed the two super worlds that I've been seeing recently up. That's right, Lord Bowser's Super World. Oh my god, my nose is really itchy. I did not take any allergy medication today for reasons. So I guess maybe I should. I guess there's still pollen out there or whatever. Anyway, here we are in the Super World. Let's do the top level here. We want to do all these levels. We don't want to leave one even if it's an option to. Hey, DS. Lord Bowser has a great look. That's right, Lord Bowser. The map looks great. That's true. Hey, Jerbucket, how's it going? By the way, tonight, there's, after the viewer levels, I'm going to do a world's worth, about another dungeon of Link Between Worlds, which I've been playing. I'm around, like, 5 dungeons in or so. Shit, my mushroom, that's not good. Oh, let me set the timer, by the way. I'll set the timer right now. 15 minutes, let's go. Probably won't need all 15 minutes, but, you know, we have to keep honest with... you know, have to follow the rules, you know, that's how this works. a few times I've been forgetting recently. Gotta remember to remember, you know. Bowser's levels, this super world, they're very fast-paced. You know, there's traditional levels, but not that long. They're sort of inspired by Bowser. They're inspired by new Super Luigi, right? Like the official game that they did that had like 100 second levels for the whole length of the game, right? Right. Yes. Exactly that. Which I think is fun, you know, it's a good short and sweet type thing, and the timer works well to keep you, like, moving. There we go, there's the level. Nice water level. Thought it was fun. Very good. I'm gonna go ahead and hit complete. Rock Party, you have another level. Wow. What level is that, Rock Party? Did you make a level for us? Rock Party, by the way, one who got me that microphone I mentioned earlier, the blue snowball, met with Rock Party yesterday in a parking lot outside of Boston Market, in like Plano, basically. You know, sort of halfway between where I live and where he lives. I met his dog. His dog was very cute. Really just a very loving boy. Ran up and just gave me as many kisses as he could. You know, that's always good in a dog. You know, a friendly dog. Don't you just love a friendly dog? I always love a friendly dog. I'm gonna hit complete on that. Right? Complete? Yeah. Let's. Did I already hit complete? Trying to remember if I already hit complete. No, I didn't. But it doesn't matter because it's a super world anyway. And maker codes don't really. It doesn't really do anything when you hit complete on a super world on a maker code. Next level is by Brandon Bot. Brandon Bot, go ahead and confirm you're still here. By the way, hey, Trebucket, guess what? Trebucket and Rock Party, if Rock Party, both everyone, guess what? Guess how many followers I have right now? There'd only be one reason. There'd only be a couple reasons I would ask that, and that's because I have exactly 300. That's right, just like the movie. It's a nice round number. By the way, I've noticed recently. I've seen when I've looked at the notifications. Let's actually see if there's any of that right now. Could you play Toad's Bakery Run, please? Okay, I'll keep that in mind when we go. I've been noticing that this level here that I have, Pirates Peak 4 Bitter Boatyard, has had a really good time of it recently. It's been played by a lot of people, got a lot of likes all of a sudden. Maybe not since last time, but you see here, if I scroll down, you'll see some cases where, you know, between sessions, it got like five likes there. A comment there. 6 there. And if I went back further, I'd see more of that. And it's been funny to see that that level take up in popularity. You know, have a popular phase. It's not quite as hot as like, you know, top 50. You know, if when you see a level hit top 50, you know that like, oh shit, it suddenly got 100 likes or something. But it's only gotten like a couple dozen. But still, that is unusual to see one level get so much attention all of a sudden. And I always wonder when that happens, like, what's going on there? Is it like at number 299 and or something on some list, and that's enough to make a spike? I wonder. Or did someone find it and say like, this is a great level, and posted it somewhere? I don't know. Literally no idea. Maybe there's some sort of like, I've always wondered, right? Is there some sort of, are there like Mario Maker communities out there in Discords or whatever, where people are going like, oh, I found this one level, everyone should play it, and maybe that's how it's getting like a moderate amount of plays, but not too many, all at once. You know, I always wonder like, what's going on there, or is it just like Mario Maker's algorithm is inscrutable? Who knows what happened? Toad's Bakery Run. All right. We got it. Here we go. Let's do it. Thank you for the level, Brandon. Let's go ahead and get the timer up. All right. Wait, 6 seconds! 5 seconds! We really need to book it, huh? We'll get it the next try. Okay. Let's just... I feel like going up and down here is gonna... Yeah, this is not a viable path. OFC, an ad comes when my level's up. Dang, sorry. If it's any consolation, I've died multiple times. Hopefully by the time your ad is done, I'll be still on your level. I'm tempted to pause for you, maybe vamp for a second. But I'm always not sure, like, whether I should do that. It's done? Good. Okay. I'm still dying. I've tried a few routes. They don't seem fast enough. Wow, I need to pick up enough speed to get just a mite bit farther. Maybe just sliding across the thing. If anyone has any ideas, by the way, I'll say, like, I'm not opposed to any like backseating, you know? As far as like levels like this go, if y'all want to give me ideas or try to help me, I think that's all part of the fun. Maybe if I do like long jumps, it'll be faster. Well, if I die, it's not faster, is it? Okay. Jumping continuously gives you more speed. So long as I don't die, that is. Okay. Let's jump continuously. That was close. I shouldn't have done the spin jump, the spin in the air there. That drained a little bit of my momentum. This is faster though. I can see that. That was close. We're getting to it. Yeah, we'll be right back. That is fine. By the way, you know there is a command that if y'all want to lurk and be all lurky. If you do !lurk, a nice message will show that, fuck, is like a, you know, representative of that. Only been used a couple times so far. I've introduced it relatively recently. Oh my god! Look at that! So damn close. I appreciate you being here. There you go. Hell yeah, as the Nightbot says. That's right. Okay. Okay. Relaxing. We're relaxing. Fucking god damn it! Trust me, you're not going fast enough. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. You got a lot of frame perfect deaths? Oh jeez. Okay. I feel like going upwards, right, and having to fall repeatedly is bad. I should probably avoid climbing when I don't need to do it. That was a bad one. I think if I could just stay like ground level and not die, that would be ideal, I think. I think that's the key. Oh jeez, that's close. I think we got the right idea, though. That's probably not good enough. Yep, not good enough. Not quite. Okay. That was close. A lot of close ones here. Okay. Slowly breathing. We got a lot of levels in the queue, huh? Thank y'all for getting those in there. And, you know, waiting patiently and shit. Long jump onto the first Goomba is a lot faster. Oh, that'll help a lot. Thank you a lot. Good suggestion. Okay. I think we got it. We were nearly there without that long jump. Shit. Also, sometimes we're managing not to get by. Oh, fuck. The one thing about that is it sort of messes up my second jump here. Or I have to do it very low. That's already screwed. Okay. Okay. This one. That second jump, after maybe like a long jump, can I make it to the B with a long jump? There we go, we can make it to the B. Okay. It's a little hard. Lol. Oh, that was earlier. My Twitch chat on my phone is broken, but it doesn't matter. I can see Twitch chat on OBS on my preview monitor. Really invaluable having a preview monitor. PP Aaron, thank you for the follow. I can't believe I streamed for like 4 or 5 months without a preview monitor, just reading chat off my phone. That was not really viable, it turned out. Also, I couldn't see like what was going on with the camera without turning my head like this to see the actual, you know, regular computer screens. Full jump off the Goomba. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you for the suggestion. That helps. I fucked up one of the jumps there, but yeah, we're getting closer and closer. Oh wow! Don't do 2 jumps after the Goomba. You weren't kidding about frame perfect. Oh, come on, really? Wow! The score number came up! Oh, gee, I'm fucking up the thing. The score number came up and full jump. Long jump, full jump. Long jump, full jump. I can't believe that! Really? Jeez, that... Again. You were not kidding about it being frame perfect. That was not an ideal run. Not an ideal run right there. That's why that was... Okay. Long jump, full jump. The score came up and everything. Ooh. Ooh. Start over. After the B, long jump on the clear pipe. So, he made the long jump noise, but he didn't long jump. Did you see that? Also, just fuck that start. Okay. Fucking a score again. Alas, not good enough. That was a good tip, though. Is a long jump at the end a bad idea? That's what I'm wondering right now. It might be a bad idea. What was that? Yeah, said Mario. But he didn't jump. There we go! We got it! Thank you for the level, Brayden. Oh, shit. Alright, let's get that timer down. Thank you. We did it. GG's all around. Hell yeah, let's see, what are we saying? Beat it! That's right. That's what we did. We beat it. Woo. Hard, very tight shit. I liked it. It was fun. I'm gonna have to reset the Twitch app on my phone 1 second so that I can put in the commands for the creator mode. Creators, check out the new mode for you. Go live, manage your stream and chat, and more. Okay, switch to creator mode. Creator mode. That's cool. I can edit stream issue. I can see activity. How do I see the chat? In creator mode. Oh. I don't know. Creator mode is very useful. I already have the, hang on. Bringing up the thing. Did they update us so that you can't do the stream manager anymore on your phone? Hang on, I'm trying to hold down the goddamn thing so I can bring up the chat on my phone. Maybe they changed it. Did they just... This is a bad time for an update, Twitch, to my Twitch app in the middle of a stream. Wow, that is rude. That is rude. Yeah, it does look like I can't just hold down the icon anymore and go to the stream manager on my phone. I guess switch to creator mode, sure. Stream manager, okay, it's a button now. Actually, that's more convenient. That's more convenient. I hope that's more reliable as well. Thank you for the level. I'm putting in complete now. There we go. Brayden, you can go ahead and submit another one. We will go to the next level. Alright, that is by X-Cube. Now, I believe we said earlier that after X-Cube's level, we'll be going to the lightning round, so look forward to that, everyone. X-Cube, go ahead and confirm you're still here. And play your level. Of course, I will play it in any case. Oh yeah, X-Cube did say GG earlier as well, so you are indeed there. I should be more attentive. If I can see your name on screen on my stream chat in my preview monitor, I should just say, okay, you're there. I think that's probably good enough in most cases. As X-Cube is there, absolutely playing this with the normal 15-second thing. Or 15 minutes. Jeez, not 15 seconds. 15 seconds is not enough for most levels, it turns out. Spike Chase City, run away from spikes. Looks pretty fun. Nice, medium clear rates. Hell yeah, let's do it. Alright. Is it X-Cube was the last one before? Let me check the queue and see if let me do a list. You won't need 15? Excellent. I figured that, yeah. Right, it's PP Aaron, Rock Party, Lord Bowser, and Braydenbot are the other ones in there. Yeah, I think I said X-Cube would be the last one before the lightning round, and we're like an hour and a half into the stream, so that is about where it's good to switch over to the lightning round. So let's go ahead and put this 15 minutes on the screen. Now let's go. We won't need the 15 minutes, but that's fine. Alright, let's go. And by the way, going to the lightning round doesn't necessarily mean the queue closes. So, I need to avoid these spikes. Yee! Oh, that's fun. It's a little bit tight, but not really that much. Oh, fuck me. I don't like the look of this. Oh, no! Oh, God. Oh, fuck. What? Oh, my God. It's flying after me. Oh, shit. Fuck. What? Oh, wow. I forgot that these home when you're in the nighttime theme. That is incredible. Holy shit. God damn, that's cool. No, okay. God damn, them. This is a cool level. Holy shit. Oh, fuck me. Alright, I think we're in the clear. I think we're good. We got this, y'all. Those ones are getting a little close, but we're still ahead of the game. Incredible level, man. Really well put together, really well timed. It feels thrilling. I like how it's balanced so that it feels like the spikes will always be on screen chasing you. Jesus, that's a fun and good level. Wow. Holy shit. Great work. We got. Wow, that's what this one gets. Wow. Holy shit. Folks, with that, it is time for the lightning round. Let's go ahead and get that up. Here are, by the way, the Mario heads, which we haven't seen all night. And during the lightning round, you have 4 more just like that. Well, you can go ahead and submit one. Oh, did I have to hit next? I have to complete. Yeah, hold on 1 second. Complete. Folks, it's the lightning round. During the lightning round, I only have 5 tries to complete the level, refreshing at checkpoints. 7 for subs. Lightning round. And those 7 tries, by the way, for subs are represented by additional heads, represented by either Luigi, Toad, or Toadette. You know, the other playable characters in this here game. A lot of people playing the levels that I put up. That's nice. That's good to see. Sub's choice on which one. Let's see whose level is next. Let's see whose level is next. And by the way, if you're not here, we'll still do it in very nearly but not quite sudden death. It'll be a whole thing. PP Aaron, are you still here? I'm gonna punch in next code while PP Aaron is chatting, confirming all that. KHX BRF PP Aaron. PP Aaron. PP Aaron says yes, hell yeah, let's go. 5 tries on the board, let's go. The first level in Sherbato C in Super Mario Bros. 3. Cool. Sherberto's Conical Caps. This seems like a nice traditional level. Don't expect we'll have much trouble. Let's be careful though. You know, every death counts. That's the thing you gotta remember during this mode. Suddenly, it's not a good thing if I die anymore. Want to avoid any deaths. We got a mushroom. Alright. It's gonna help a fair bit. I think this level is pretty traditional, pretty fun, pretty light. Don't think we'll be having much trouble here. I think you've done a good job of like setting up opportunities to use snowballs. I like also the use of the up and down platforms. You know, it's quite nice and well themed. and there's like multiple options at any given point as to what you could do. You know, you could go over, you could go under, and like see what's up with these question mark blocks. If I had a fire flower, I bet I could do a bunch more. And sure enough, there you go. Now I can make these platforms disappear. Did that? I thought I saw that. I guess I hit that guy with a thing, and he died. That's nice. All right. Going down this pipe. Second half of the level, or something. Whenever I make levels, I usually structure them around like the first half in the overworld and the second half in the subworld. Just a good way to structure a level and use all the real estate available. Typically, when I'm making levels also, I'm just constantly short on space, so I'm unable to do like bonus areas or anything. I don't know about how, if y'all find the room for that or what, but just constantly no such room. I'm using every single screen very judiciously, typically. Oh, I thought I was going to go through the wall there, but there's coins in the wall. Not sure what these are supposed to be. These pipe things. There's a secret room in the level. I suppose if we had found the... Well, I didn't find it though, but it was really good. Very nice. The thing about a secret room is you have to find like a... If you want it to be like scroll locked off, you have to find like a whole screen in which to put it. And typically that's too much for me. There's sherbet cones. Oh, ice cream cones. Gotcha. Oh, it does say conical caps. Right. Hell yeah. Very good level. Thank you for it. Let's go ahead and see the next one. I'm going to hit complete. And it's time for the next level. Next level is probably Iatwi. Iatwi, please confirm. Let me see. Iatwi, not in chat recently. So, yeah. Please confirm you're here, and we'll do, you know, you'll get the full 5 lives, basically. You know the drill. Alright. Iatwi, go ahead and confirm. I'm going to grab a quick drink while Iatwi confirms. Don't mind me. I'm standing up now and walking off this way, carefully stepping around the wires. I have, in all my time streaming, I have only knocked down the tripod once, but I'm trying very hard to not do that ever again. It wasn't when I was getting up, though. It was when I was just sort of moving my legs, you know? We is here. Fantastic. Alright. Sitting back down. And let's go. Lightning round. 5 tries on the board. Let's see. What kind of level have you given us? Yugo. Or Yogo, maybe. Depends. Ah, shit! There's a squid! That's the first life. And the first time we've lost a life here on this, you know, since starting the lightning round. Okay. Not too bad, but instant death does await us if we're not careful. So let's be careful. Oh good, we got a mushroom. Now I'm sure we're safe. Safe from death. This is another one of those cases where the coins are optional, right? Shit. Well, we're just gonna... I think I'm going to play it safe and not get the coins. Let's just go fast and hope for the best. Yes, red coins optional. Fuck. Oh! There was cannon in the wall! Second life, spent. Well spent, I think. We learned a couple things. We got farther. And we'll get farther this time as well. Can I jump around this guy? Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Pro moves. With these, I would almost expect it to be, like, extra. How exactly do people, like, set the red the on-offs to be the other way. How exactly does that work? Like if they want a hard mode. I'm very curious because I don't see a way in the level as is to like toggle the on-off, but very clearly the on-offs are like sort of a hard mode type thing. Like here, for instance, you would have to... How would you do this, actually? Jump off the donut block, land on one of the on-offs, or on one of the cam balls. Okay. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, I guess that would be silly if that was the end. I thought it was the end, though. Okay. Wait, should I be using every platform? You know what? It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Doesn't work on this level, but if you play my 2-star level, it's activated. Oh, okay, so you basically made like a copy of the level, and then you posted it so that it's the same level except that the on-offs are toggled. That's an interesting way to do it, like literally show you what would be different and, you know, not let you switch within the level itself, but switch outside of the level. And also that makes it so that the clear rates are consistent, you know, that they are specific to the version of the level that you are playing. That is an interesting way to do things. Of course, to do that, you have to like make the copy before you post it, or otherwise the game won't let you upload both. But, you know, that's easy enough to keep in mind, you know, if you know you're going to do that ahead of time. Oh, we got a checkpoint, so that refreshes our lives. I need to remember that. Exactly. Yeah. Alright. We got 301 viewers now, or followers now. That's a little more than 300. Look at that. That's gonna make it so that, you know, probably stand a pretty good chance of staying above 300, right? Alright, I like it. That's a great level. Great work. Go ahead and see the next one. Complete. And go ahead and see the next level. Rock Party! Rock Party, confirm you're still here, 1, and 2, what sort of extra lives do you want since you are a subscriber? Do you want Luigi, do you want Toad, or Toadette? Thank you for the level, Iatwi. Hey, Rock Party. Toadette. Alright, I'll put Toadette up for you. Fantastic. Alright, let's get that punched in. X, Y, X, L. And by the way, let me say, again, even if I cannot finish a level here during the lightning round, doesn't mean you can't resubmit it at another time, you know? Don't take this to mean that your level is burned forever. You know, we're all having fun here. Let me check the spelling of that again. XLTQF. YXL D4C TQF. I think I spelled it correctly. Can you check that code, Rock Party? It seems to not be working. D4C TQF. I think I spelled it correctly. And typically the viewer bot is smart enough to know what's a valid code and what isn't. So it must be formatted like a valid code at least. YXL D4C TQF. Let me make sure it's the same over there on the other side. Yeah, D4C TQF. Don't know what we should do if the code isn't working. That's very strange. Rock Party, do you have the code in front of you? Can you double check it for me? Let me see if I can go to your profiles. If it's one of your own courses, maybe. If you made a new one for us here today. Let me... Oh, wow, I didn't know... You know, I didn't know there was a screen that literally had your Super Worlds that you've been playing open in it. That is actually pretty convenient. I didn't know about that. That's much more convenient than just remembering the codes. Yeah, it was D4C. Let me go to your profile, see if I can find it there. Rock Party. I don't know if it was yours or someone else's. Let's see, is it this one? No, it's not this one. I suppose it's someone else's, right? Whose code is that? Maybe it's a code. Maybe it's a code to a course that was deleted. You know what? That might be the case. It might be if you found like an old code. It might be already gone by this time. Rock Party. I'm not sure what we should do here in this case. I could, because the code isn't working and all, I could play one of my own levels. Would you take that as a substitute for whatever that level was, Rock Party? I could play this one I mentioned earlier, Bitter Boatyard, which is you know, like I said, sort of on a hot streak recently. It's about to hit 100 likes, actually. Isn't that nice? Tell you what, since that code's not working and I'm not hearing from Rock Party, let's play this one, and we'll figure out what's up with that after. Alright? That sound fair? We'll play one of my own. If you figure out what was going on with that code, okay, we'll do that one then, after I do this one. That works out perfectly. This is, what's it called? Bitter Boatyard! What am I saying? What is it called? It is a level wherein you have to... You're in a snowy mountain, and you have to infiltrate a boatyard. Also, there's a little secret here. Look at this. You can get up top 1-2 style if you're careful. But only if you don't destroy it quite all the way. The big theme in this one is destruction. You know, this area here features a lot of ground you can destroy. And a lot of ceilings you can destroy as well. And then you get into the actual boatyard, which is the second half of the level, which has a ceiling that you can just destroy all you like, which I think is pretty fun. Also, because you are Big Mario, there's a lot of floors as well that will break as you're jumping on them, which you must take advantage of to get some of the collectibles. Oof. But also must be careful of, because if you're not careful, you will die. I think it's very fun, very cool. That's good. Love this level. I'm glad that it's getting a little bit of a resurgence, you know. Like I said, it's got like 15 likes in the last week or so. People should check it out. People should check out the whole Super World, which, you know, is not completed yet. We're only 75% of the way done. But it's got a lot of dope levels in it. Nice. Yes. Okay, let's check out that level that Rock Party specified. Let me see if this code works. X8B, is that right? 9XB3FF. Alright. Let me check that again. 3FF. 9XB. No, 9F8. That's an 8. Alright, Hector's Ascension. I suppose this is a very, very popular level. Also looks like an absurdly hard one. Rock Party, you've been looking up really hard levels for us to try? Okay, well shit, I have 7 tries, let's go. I don't know if we'll be able to do this one. My gut says no, but I will try. 7 tries to do it. Let's go, and we have to be Cat Mario when we're at the goal. Okay. Okay, that's not it. That's not what we're supposed to do. That's the first try. Okay. Okay. We need to, like, gently float and land where the coin is. That was the second try, by the way. Yeah, fucking lava. 4th try. No, 3rd try. I can't count. Here we go. This one is the 4th try. I mean. And there it goes. Okay. That was the, what's it? Whatever try. Oh, we got past the first jump. Let's go. And then we died. Yeah, what are you gonna do? One more try. This is the last try. Here we go. Yeah, that was not it. I knew early on I was too low or whatever. Thank you for the level. Seems like it's a really hard one. But hey, we gave it our best. Thank you for the level. Let's go ahead and see the next one. And yeah, of course, you know, I'll say there's no problem at all. Y'all put in the levels that are from other sources. If you find a level you want to see me play, doesn't matter if you made it or not, you can absolutely submit it. Alright, next level. Lord Bowser's level. Maker code, we're doing another level of the Super World. Hell yeah. LHN 9T6. You know, I feel like whenever I see 96, I always see that and I think like, holy shit, that's just 96. That just sounds like 96, doesn't it? Doesn't that make you go like, wow, lucky code? I feel like I've seen 96 a lot of times, 9T6. We gotta do, here's what I'm thinking. After this level, there's like one more level left in this world, right? In Lord Bowser's world. After this level, assuming that I beat it, I'm going to close the queue, and the last level of Mario Maker for tonight will be Lord Bowser's castle for this world, assuming that I beat this, which I bet I will. Nice use of these Paralacatus. You know what? I don't think I ever knew what happens if you put wings on a Lakitu. I didn't know that they drift up and down like that. That's interesting. That also makes them a little more resistant to like being attacked. You know, it makes it a little harder to steal their clouds. I gotta steal that. I gotta put some Paralacacupas. Remind me, Paralacacupas in some level. Lacacupas? Lacacupas. That's right. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Parallax Coopers in some levels. Like a Cooper. Lack Coopers. That's right. Answer whatever, says Siri. And that's a reminder in my phone now. Thank you. Very nice. Let's go ahead and see the next. Next is by Bradenbot. Get that code in, Lord Bowser. I'm going to vamp for a minute here in order to give y'all time to get in any last levels before I close the queue. Paralacacupa. Is that not what they're called? Lacacupa. Lacacupa? Lacaster? Lacacupa. Paralacacupa. That's what they're called, isn't it? There's the castle. Fantastic, Lord Bowser. Folks, let me tell you what's coming up. Lakitu, that's what it is. Paralakitu. Winged Lakitu? I feel like anytime you add wings to something in Mario Maker, it becomes para. I guess we can find that out right now. Because the voice will totally say the name of the thing, won't it? Hang on. Let's make a Lakitu. It just said Lakitu. Oh, it's not going to say para, is it? It's just going to say Lakitu. It's not going to say winged Lakitu or anything. Ah, well. Yeah, I think it is a Paralakitu, though. That is what you would call it. I also, let me say, I'll bring up another one of these cards. Follow up on sliding. I was saying this the other day because Rock Party gave me a level that was very early on and had a bunch of sliding in it. And I was seeing that and thinking, like, you know, I haven't done sliding very often. And like, no one does these days. I actually looked through my levels and was like, one by one, and just realized, like, wait a minute. I haven't done sliding in forever. Like, I looked through, like, each of them in turn, like, no sliding here, it's an underwater level. No sliding here, no sliding here, no sliding here. No sliding here, well, Super Mario Bros, you can't slide in that. No sliding there, no sliding there. No sliding there, no sliding there, no sliding there. The last time sliding was a thing in one of my levels was Pirates Peak 3, Plunder Blunder. And the time before that was, well, it wasn't this one. It was actually, was there any in Grand Gully 4? I can't remember. He sucks at sliding? No, what I'm saying is that there's not opportunities to do like a big slide and kill a bunch of enemies. I think the last time I really put anything like that intentional into a level was one level of my Super World, and then before that, like, this level right here, 0G Refinery, which you can see was 2019. Wait a minute, that's not right. Is that right? 2019? I thought it was a 2020 level. I guess it was a 2019 level. Last time, one of the last times I had sliding as a major component in a level. It's like, yeah, you know, we don't do that anymore. One of my next levels has to use sliding, I have decided. Like, sliding as a major mechanic, this Super World does not have enough sliding in it. That is something that this Super World is lacking, and I want to make good on that. In some of the future levels that I got. Ooh, my nose is kind of running a little bit. I guess that's what happens when I don't take allergy medication. Alright. I'm going to close the queue. Thank y'all for getting those in there. Thank y'all for all the levels. Braden bots. Let me go ahead and get your level up. Refresh and take your pick is the instruction from Braden. Alright, cool. F92 LMF K2G. Thank y'all for getting those levels in there. There's been a lot of great ones tonight. I think my favorite was the one with the spike ball that was chasing me. That was an amazing level. Really well choreographed and shit. Really cinematic and all. That was kind of runny. Jesus. Ooh. Alright, let's see. Is this a brand new one? Is that today? The 28th? That is the 28th. And is that just now? That is just now. Let's pick this one. Brand new one. We got 5 tries, refreshing at checkpoints. Let's go. We have no idea how hard this one is. We're just gonna go in blind and find out. Oh, right, fuck, this is a level where you have to get in within the, like, a razor's margin, isn't it? That was the first try, 1 second. Also, I will refresh after each time, so that I'm sure that we're getting the right... We're not wasting any time. Okay, that was the second try. Okay, I'm ready. I think that's gonna be the key. I think that's key. Like, doing a lot of long jumps here. Dang it. Okay. This has gone really fast. We're on our last try. Let's make it count. No! Okay, I lost all my speed. This is like, it's trying to narrow it in. Okay, well, we tried our best, but it wasn't good enough. Maybe next time, maybe we'll have another shot at that another time. Thank you for the level. Seems good. We'll see what happens in the future. Alright. Alright. Next level. Next level is by Iatwee. Iatwee does not appear to be in the chat. Let me give you a minute, Iatwee. Iatwee, if you are here, go ahead and say. You want an easy one, you can play the last one. I'll keep that in mind, but you know, we have moved on now. But next time, I'll try to keep that in mind. Perhaps it wasn't such a good idea to go sight unseen into the newest level. Perhaps. Anyway, Iatwee, if you're still here, go ahead and confirm. I'm gonna punch it in, and I think we're just gonna go. If Iatwee is not here, we're doing it in very nearly but not quite sudden death. You can see there during very nearly but not quite sudden death, the Mario heads are baby Marios, which I think is funny. A viewer early on at some point suggested I put in some baby Mario heads, and I said I don't really know what I would use those for. And then, like like hours later, I came up with the idea for very nearly but not quite sudden death. Okay. Iatwee, I'm gonna go get a drink, and oh, Iatwee is here. Good. No drink. Let's go. Let's plow ahead. We got 5 tries. Let's make them count. 2 more levels after this, so that'll be fun. And after that, we'll be going to oh, is this the hard mode? I recognize this level. Oh wait, or it's different. No, this isn't. Right, this is the level we played. No, is this the level we played? I don't think this is the level we played. This is a new level. It's just reminiscent of other levels that you've done. I figured it out. I've got it. Got it down. What's with this? I kind of like it as an indicator of, like, you gotta hide in here under the saws. I just don't quite get it, though. By the way, after this, I will be going to a little bit of Link Between Worlds. I'm going to play through a dungeon's worth of Link Between Worlds, and that should be fun. That's fine. I'll take the damage. I've gotten through, like, half of that game already. So, working on the second half or so. I've done like 5 or 6 dungeons. I don't know exactly how many there are, but I'm like most of the way through. Also, and I'll cover this before we end the Mario Maker section, I didn't lose any life, so I don't need to refresh my lives here, which is fantastic. Also, big stream on Saturday, I'll say it again, celebrating my first payout here on Twitch. And also, I guess, indirectly celebrating 300 followers. I'm doing a big stream with a bunch of stuff in it. Such as, I'm starting with Mario Maker viewer levels. Also a Mario World, Mario Brothers 3, New Super Mario Brothers Wii, such and such inspired bits called Lemmy's Revenge. Some of y'all might have been around when we met the channel point thing for Lemmy's Revenge. That'll happen. Oh, wait. What happens if I go through this door? Because I can't go through this door. I wonder if this is supposed to be just be an exit. Kinda looks like it's just supposed to be an exit here. You might want to keep in mind that you can go through that door. But I guess it's fine, you know, it doesn't harm anything, you going through that door. What else is going to be there? I'll show the thing after this level maybe. A lot of things are planned for Saturday. I hope y'all will come back. Fuck. I need to do a running thing, so I just, go right over it. A lot of things are planned for Saturday. I think it's going to be a good time. I'll go over the plans in a minute. Fuck. Kind of a tricky jump here. But it becomes easier once you've lost your thing. Just need to jump up here. Okay, not bad at all. Look at that, we did it. Thank you for the level. We got through clean. Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The Saturday stream. So after this, we're going to a little bit of Link Between Worlds. But on Saturday, I'm gonna come back and let me show you what's in store for y'all on Saturday. So on Saturday, I'm gonna start off with Super Mario Maker 2 viewer levels, all lightning round. That'll be fun. Then Lemmy's Revenge, thanks to chat. Last time y'all paid up. You played off a viewer named Lemmy Koopa's debt. He did some fraudulent channel point redemptions, and as a result, I had to make a channel point thing for to make good on that. And everyone contributed, and we made it. And now Lemmy's Revenge will be what we'll do at the big thing on Saturday, which is to say I have to go through Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World, New Wii, and New U, and I have to beat every Koopa Link other than Lemmy once. In whatever order I please, in whatever game I feel like makes sense to do it in. So I've put together a route through the games, and I'll do that after viewer levels. Then I'm going to play through DK64 Randomizer with some very fast-paced settings. I'll start off with all Kongs unlocked, free moves, no boss fights, and the loading zones will be randomized. All we'll have to do is get 20 golden bananas, and then we're on to the next thing, which will be Simpsons Hit and Run with only 5 redos allowed. Similar to the lightning round, basically. There'll be Simpsons heads even. Should be good. You'll see. I've already made the Simpsons heads. They are choice, I'll say that. And then the final thing will be a regular playthrough of TTYD. And then, assuming we meet some incentive, let's say some sort of sub-goal, I will do a watch party at the end. Let me tell you, I've mentioned before what the deal with that will be, but I'll say it now just because, I'll say, here's the plan. 10 subs, I watch a movie. 20 subs, I watch a bad movie. That'll be the situation for Saturday. We'll see if we can hit one of them or both of those incentives. And whether we watch a good movie or a bad movie, should all be a good time. Alright. That's the plan for Saturday. I hope y'all will see me. It'll start at Saturday, 2 p.m. Central Time, and probably will run like the rest of the day. So, anytime y'all want to swing by, should be a good time. For viewer levels, though, that'll be right up front. What are you thinking for bad movie if you reach that goal? I think let's look at Amazon together and come up with a good one in that case. I'm sure chat will have lots of ideas, and I will browse and we'll workshop it together. I'm thinking I would like to have chat workshop some suggestions. That's the plan. That's my plan. And also, I will put my screen on screen while I am browsing, so y'all can see what movies we can browse. We can browse Amazon together, and you will have the experience that my dad has when we are looking through Netflix and going do I want to watch that movie? No. Just scrolling through movies one at a time. No. How about that one? I don't want to watch that one. Okay, how about that one? We'll figure it out. I'm sure there's something we would all enjoy watching, or one we all enjoy not watching, based on, whatever goal gets met. I would like it to be one that I haven't seen through another watch party from another streamer, so I'm not going to watch The Tooth Fairy. Nor am I going to watch the Hungover games. Nope, that's not going to be it. Definitely not. No, sorry, I already saw that one. It was very, very, very bad. Let's do something new. I have seen, one movie I do know that's on Amazon that I think would be very fun for like a watch party would probably be like Twilight. I have never seen the Twilight movies, but at the same time, I've been listening to a podcast called The Shrieking Shack, the Shriekcast, and they've been reading the through the Twilight books one chapter at a time. But also, there's sort of like a retelling of the Twilight books, and one of the hosts is reading that one. So one of them is reading from Bella's perspective, and the other one is reading from Edward's perspective, and they're comparing notes every episode, which is very fun. And I would not like to really spoil myself before we get to the end of the book. At the end of the book, I'm going to have to watch that movie, I think. I will want to watch that movie to like be up with the podcast, but I could definitely see that as like a watch party material for I don't know if that'll be watch party material for here, but I bet someone's having a good time to watch partying Twilight. All right. Let's go to the next level. We got 2 left tonight, and then we'll go over to some to some Link Between Worlds. So let's go. Rock Party, another level up from Rock Party. Rock Party, I'm gonna get your level up, and Toadette again. Go ahead and confirm if that's correct. X, that's a 6. G. Panga. Oh, this is a Panga level. Okay, we'll see what we can do. You're finding some choice ones. Some choice ones for me, Rock Party. I appreciate the hustle. I'm gonna bring up... Assuming you're still here, we'll go with Toadette. Rock Party still in chat? Yep, still in chat. I'm gonna grab a quick drink. Rock Party, speak up by the time I get back, okay? I guess I should have done next earlier so I could, so Rock Party had time to speak up. Oh, there you are, Rock Party. Fantastic. I'm just gonna get a quick drink before I come back. Appreciate it so much, the microphone. Rock Party. I'm gonna put it up, I said before I'm gonna put it up near the computer, though I was hearing a weird noise when it's near the computer, turns out. So I'm trying to, I'll have to figure out what was the deal with that. If it's like my computer monitor, or like the sound of the speakers or something. I don't know. But we'll figure out what that is, and yeah! Okay. That's first try. Whoops, wrong one, that's fine. Usually I do. That's the second try. We'll pop the right head this time. Okay, that's the third try. I'll say this. These levels are a little beyond my skill level. But I will try. What was that, the third one? Yes. Two tries left. Let's go. Dang it. If I was like a little better lined up, I could have gotten the third bounce here. How long is this level, by the way? I'm going to start over. Just 40 seconds, by the way, is the record. There's probably a checkpoint, maybe? Question mark? Oh! Look at that. We got farther than we ever did, but that's the last try. Thank you for the level rock party. Hope you, hope it was worth it. That's the lightning round for you. Sometimes it goes really fucking fast. Alright. Let's see the next level, which is the last level before... Next level, that's not how you spell next. It's the last level before some Link Between Worlds, and right, it's Lord Bowser's level. Lord Bowser, go ahead and confirm. Get your 5 lives up. And let's go do this last level of the 4th world. How about that? We could, of course, do it in very nearly but not quite sudden death if Bowser's not here. Let me buy a little bit of time for Bowser to speak up by doing another one of these cards. Latest bad idea: October-themed emotes. Oh yeah, I had a bad idea yesterday. The other day, October-themed emotes. What if I redid all my emotes, but in Halloween costumes and like spooky attire and shit? That would be a lot of work and also probably not read very well. I'm probably not gonna do that. That's a terrible idea. I did make a version of yes, but in a witch's hat. The Crush a Yes emote, but in a witch's hat, which didn't read very well. So yeah, that's a bad idea indeed. Hey, Joe from SMM2. Hey, how you going? Haven't seen you in a minute. Is that the account you're going with these days? Joe, it's been a while. You know what? I'm gonna, if you have a level for me, Joe, I will open the queue for you, since it's, you know, you're a sub and all, and you haven't been here in a couple weeks. If you want to get one level in, I will open the queue for you and let you get one in. Please go ahead, get one in, and that'll be a good one to go out on. You get your Switch? Maybe I should have waited. Bowser, please confirm you are here. In the meantime, why don't I pull up one more of these cards? I don't have that many cards today, so I am burning them now rather than during Link Between Worlds, but whatever. Oh yeah, I've been watching Buffy with the family. They haven't seen it, but I have before. Just got once more a feeling. I love that episode. That's probably my favorite episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Amazing songs like that you know, sort of go with the emotions that are going on at that point in the story. Season 6 and 7, you know, they're kind of not the best seasons, but turns out your Switch is dead. Oh, jeez. Well, I guess you can just watch along. I'll reclose the queue if you don't have a code. If you do have a code, let me know. I'll get you in there. I'm not seeing. Is Bowser in the chat? Let me see. Lord Bowser. Tell you what, I'm gonna start in sudden death, and if Bowser is here, I will switch that over to you know, lightning round full, and we'll convert the deaths accordingly. We got 2 tries until Lord Bowser comes up in chat. Let's go. Okay. This is ground. Now, Lord Bowser's levels have been pretty reasonable so far, so I don't know if we'll need, you know, we'll need these lives, or all the lives that we can possibly get. But still, it's good to have more than 2 lives. I think we can just jump down here. Yes. It's tense. Not having very many lives. I don't know if you knew that. Alright. A big ball to bounce on. So far, it's pretty simple. You just bounce on the ball, and we jump off when it's good, when it makes sense to. Good to see you, Joe. It's been a minute. How you doing? You doing well? I was a little worried about you since, you know, last time we spoke, or like, you know, last time I saw you, you had done, I don't want to say, you know, but with the implications of that, but you had done a thing that might have gotten you in trouble with Twitch, with Twitch, right? And I was worried, like, oh, did they catch you? Did they, did they give you a, did they, you know, do you in? I was kind of worried about that, but looks like you're fine. Looks like you're good to go. I'm happy to see that you're still up and at 'em, active and shit. That's fantastic. I don't want to go into specifics here, but you know, I was worried is all. And by the way, in the future, best not to tell people when you do things. The Twitch police did not come for you. That's great. Something someone told me is like, do it. Just like good life advice for you. Do not admit to breaking the rules if you don't want to get caught. You know? Not in a place that's in public, you know? It's okay in private. If you trust the people that you're talking to, absolutely. But it's very risky. Very risky when, you know, theoretically anyone could go see what you said. Not a big deal, though, I don't think. I think you're fine, you're good to go. I don't mind. You just haven't used Twitch lately? I gotcha, yeah. Understandable. Understandable. Also, you know, I'll say, like, personally, I don't know about you, but, like, if I get... I don't want to go into specifics, but, like, you know, moderation coming for you, that can be emotionally draining. Right? And maybe you feel depressed, maybe you feel like, oh shit, I don't know. Maybe most people don't feel that, I don't know. But I feel like whenever, like in the past, I got moderated upon, I typically was like, God, you know, that was just like really depressing. To me, anyway. You don't really care that much? I guess if it's the case where, you know, like on Twitch, if you get banned from someone's chat, typically that's just because it's just a single person, right? It's not like you lose access to the entire service. Unless, for reasons, you know. Anyway, best not to get into too much specifics. Thank you for the level, Lord Bowser. It was quite nice. We were able to get through clean. One try is all we needed. Now, it is time for the next part of the night, which is Link Between Worlds. I'm going to set that up right fast. Give me a couple minutes to do so. Why don't I throw to a break, and that'll actually be good to me. I need to take a little bit of a break anyhow, so I'll be back in a couple minutes, and we'll do a thing. I'll get it loaded, and such that when I come back from break, I should just be able to just pop it right into the Link Between Worlds. See you in a minute! Hello, y'all. It's still loading, turns out. I think it crashed while I was doing my business, the link between worlds. So, it'll be another minute before it comes up. Let me switch over to link between worlds in the category. Hey, Joe. Link between worlds. Let me get rid of viewer levels. There's no viewer levels in link between worlds. And I'll change the name. Time for a dungeon or so of link between worlds. That is how you spell worlds. Alright. It's coming up now. It should be like somewhere between 10 and 30 seconds. At least the shaders thereof. And then we'll play some link between worlds. How do you like that? Ooh. Are there more shaders? It crashed. Okay, time to update that application. It needs an update, I think, because suddenly it's crashing on me. That's not good. I will upgrade my giant 3DS. Thank you. I don't know why it started crashing. It hasn't done that, and actually, I've been not updating it, so, I would have thought that if it worked previously, it wouldn't just stop working. That is ridiculous. Okay, let's try it again. In the meantime, why don't I bring up another... I'm going to load up the thing. In the meantime, I'm going to bring up another one of these cards. Remember transparent plastics and electronics? Yeah, I was thinking about this the other day. There was this whole time where that was like the big thing, and I remembered when the Switch Pro controller came out. It was really cool that it used the same like transparent electronics that everything else used, and I think over time we've just forgotten that it did that because like hey, if you look at a Switch Pro controller, you can totally see all the electronics and stuff like under the smoke gray exterior. We've all forgotten that was a thing because we've just gotten used to it, but it totally does that old style thing. Let me see if it's still loading. It is still loading, by the way. I'll keep an eye on that. One more card. Wait, there was one missing. I had one in here, I think, the other day. I must have taken it out. About a Rugrats game I just remembered existed from the N64. Rugrats Scavenger Hunt, which is sort of like a board game where you're running around as Rugrats. And while this 3DS is loading, why don't I pull up a video of that and show y'all what that looks like? Because I played a bunch of it, and I was just trying to think like, why did I do that? Rugrats Scavenger Hunt N64. Okay, I'm gonna put that on screen while we're waiting for Link Between Worlds to load. Look at this. Hang on. And let me switch over the thing. Oh, wait, what? That's not good. Okay, I think I might know what the problem is with the giant 3DS. For some reason, the thing I output the audio to is missing. The output source of the audio that I capture for game audio. So I need to output it to a different place, or else I suppose it's going to get confused. I bet that's the issue. I don't know why that disappeared. It's never disappeared before, but go figure. Windows audio sources, they're weird sometimes. I'm going to send it to my speakers. Speakers, this one, yeah. And then I'm going to capture that. That would be the cause of the crash. Huh. Weird. Okay. Let me get this on screen while we're still waiting on the shaders. Let's see. Capture full screen. Do I have my full screen capture? I don't. 1 second. Window capture. Full screen video. Let me put it in the right place under the cameras. And then I will put it to the right video and make that full screen. If y'all are just tuning in, my 3DS has been crashing, and I think I solved the issue. It turns out one of my audio sources had disappeared, and that was the one it was trying to output to, and I bet that... Wait, it crashed again? Fuck! It crashed again. God damn it. If it doesn't want to launch, we'll have to do something else tonight. What do y'all want to do? If y'all have any ideas, I'm going to try this one more time, and I'm going to, while it's coming up, I'm going to show you a video of Rugrats Scavenger Hunt. Okay, you should be able to see that. There, okay, good. Rugrats Scavenger Hunt. Let me unmute that source. I already have Discord audio speaker. You're going to bed, Seagull? Thanks for stopping by. Okay, this should work. This is a board game where you play as the Rugrats. It was an N64. It's not dissimilar to Mario Party, but it doesn't have any, like, mini games. All you do is, like, spin a rattle and then move, like, the squares that you get in any direction you like. And you land on, like, sandbox, for instance, and that'll do a thing. And I played a bunch of this game, and I can't remember why exactly. I mean, look at it. There's not much to it. That's... And I remember, like, there's, like, 3 maps for it. One is, like, this ruins. There's, like, a chocolate mountain or something.
Too many cookies.
Please don't crash, 3DS. You can never have too many cookies. And then the bad guys, they move around, like... and I suppose not the bad guys, like the grandpa, the dog, the NPCs, and Angelica. Angelica is a bad guy. If you don't know... the Rugrats, Angelica, she's a bad guy. You played a bunch of it as well? Yeah, shit. I guess I'm not alone. I was wondering if anyone else played this. Almost Seagull did, and Trebucket knows of it. You know...
Baby can never have
I'm going to have to... Another streamer that I watch, name of Dan Reichert, is eventually planning on doing some sort of, like, retro roulette that is defined by his community. And I'm going to have to get this game into the list of games played. And also, maybe we should play it ourselves here at some point. This would be a good, like, 30-minute, punishment type game to play. I don't currently have it on hand, so I can't play it right now. There's a pirate level, the ruins one, and a big candy world. Yeah, the chocolate mountain. That's right. Fuck! It crashed again? I've never seen this happen with this 3DS, folks. I've given it more than enough chances to not crash. Holy shit. Let me look at the... let me see. Debugging, maybe? Let me see.
I gotta bust out of here.
Okay, let me check the settings here and make sure that the audio change was done. Yes, it's audio. It's outputting to the right place now. Nothing here looks bad.
Looks like this whippersnapper needs some cookies.
Yeah, I don't know why my 3DS keeps crashing. I guess we'll have to come back another time and play some of this another time. This link between worlds. Shit.
Part of
Well, that's
every
technical issues for you. You had the Rugrats in Paris games. Tommy Pickles doesn't talk in that one. I never had that one. No, I don't know that one. I assume
Baby kid never
it's
had
not very
too
good.
many cookies.
I can't believe it's crashing like this. It's never done that. Maybe I need to update my PC. It's been a while since I got a PC update. But that doesn't make sense. I feel like if it worked a week ago without any updates since then, it should work now. Technical issues are such a pain in the ass. What if I brought the stream down, restarted, and then brought it back up? No, that's too much. That's too much. Let's do something else. Let's just do something else. I have no plans
I found
as
a
to what else we
statue
can
piece.
do.
My statue.
It wasn't me.
Babies win. Babies
Takes
win.
Baby power to break a curse. Yay!
Look at that, babies won. And yeah, I guess if you go forward in the video, you'll see. Oh yeah, there's the pirate one is underwater. And I guess it's like it's a scavenger hunt. You're literally like trying to find where the treasure is hidden. And then there's the Chocolate Mountain. Right. And then Chocolate Mountain, you're literally Reptars. Huh. And like Reptar is up on the top of the mountain running around doing things. And you're doing like eggs?
A reptile's gotta have milk.
A Reptar's gotta have milk. How about Mega Man? Y'all want to see more Mega Man Battle Network 3? How's that? I could do Mega Man. I could do more Live Alive. What do you want to do? Mega Man? Battle Network? Mega Man does sound good. Let me see if this is... I'm giving it one more chance. One more chance to not crash here. So I'm going to take down the full screen video. And I'm going to hope like hell that it doesn't crash. And I'm going to Google Giant 3DS, you know, what I'm running it on. Crash when loading. Okay, hang on. Let's troubleshoot. Let's troubleshoot this before we give up. Okay. Let's see. Let's look at the log file, which is, where is the it's in user local. Okay, let me navigate some stuff and go over there. Okay. User local, like dot local. Dot local. Share? No, wait, that's not where it lives. Let me see. How to upload the log file. Good night. Good night, Elmo Seagull. Y'all have a good one. You have a good one. I am trying to see. Reconfigure. Oh, also it did crash. Damn it. Let me open the log location 1 second and see what the log says. I really don't want to give up on Link Between Worlds. I like making steady progress, and a week without it, that would be a bummer. Of course, on Saturday, by the way, again, big stream on Saturday, has a lot of stuff planned. Fortunately, Link Between Worlds will not be one of the games, but, you know. Okay, I'm going to look at the log location. Okay, let me see. This log. Oh, that's the old one. Let me look at the old one, the one from the crash. What does it say? Warning, I'm not seeing any errors. Error. Error. Secure one key X missing. I don't know what that means. Files missing? Files missing? Don't know why files would be missing. Oh, Jesus. Debug. Web service. Check for updates on start. Silently updates. Let's see. Disable new 3DS mode, maybe. What if it wasn't in new 3DS mode? That's the only thing I can think to try. I'll look it up. One last try, folks. And yeah, I'll get up some I'll get up Mega Man right now as well, and it'll load it at the same time. And if this doesn't work, we'll do Mega Man. Okay, I got the Mega Man machine open. Mega Man Battle Network 3. Should be able to hear it in a second. Alright, let me go over... Let me see, do I have a GBA OBS source? Also, by the way, is it a little loud? Probably just a little bit loud. I am launching it one more time, Zelda, and I'll see if it crashes, and if it does, yeah, I'll have to look into that off stream. Technical issues, folks, you understand. Dealing with this stuff is a pain in the ass sometimes. All right, I'm gonna capture this. We'll do it in this. We'll play this this GBA game in the. Why isn't it coming up? Oh, I know. Is it up? Oh, hang on, let me move it. There we go. It's a little big for the 3DS window, it turns out. I guess they have a slightly different resolution. Like, aspect ratio. Let me pull up where we were last time in this game, which is, last time I played it was the Red, White, and Blue stream during my big week off. That was July 4th. So it's been like, you know, nearly a month, but I'm pretty much at the same place I was before. What a day. Let's go get some sleep. That's how I'm feeling right now. This is not my beautiful house. This is Roll's house. Let's go get some sleep. And if you start to hear the sound of Link Between Worlds, then that would be excellent. And we'll switch back over to Link Between Worlds if that were to happen. It's nearly done loading Link Between Worlds. Let me see if it crashes. I mean, I only just disabled like I did like one thing, so it's probably gonna crash again, but we'll see. Yep, it crashed again. Okay, folks. We're doing Mega Man. We're doing Mega Man. Okay. Mega Man Battle Network 3. Mega Man Battle Network 3. Okay. I can't believe it wouldn't stop crashing. I've not seen that shit before, ever. Technical issues, huh? Fucking suck. Anyway, y'all can hear the game. Everything sounds good, I hope. Looks good to me. I'm gonna go over to the couch and I'm gonna play from there. It's from DNN. That's right, we're currently where we left off. We just thwarted some evildoers, and now we're going to participate in a tournament thing. So let's go invite everyone. We gotta go jack in. All right, we are jacking in. Here goes. Geez, I'm bummed that that didn't work. I'm gonna have to look at that before next week. I will absolutely figure out what the fuck's going on. Hopefully, a restart is all it needs, you know? And once I restart and all my audio settings return to normal, it'll probably be fine. I'll say, one thing that's weird right now is that my audio source that I usually use for like outputting programs for, which is I think like my monitor's output, my monitor's audio, it's missing for some reason. It seems to have disappeared at some point overnight, which, you know, it was here yesterday, so it's very weird. Yeah, that's computers for you. Fucking nightmare machines. Anyway, we'll see like the next story bit. I guess this is a weird one to end on, just because I think we're like between story bits. I don't know what we're doing. Where are we going, Mega Man? Are we going somewhere in particular? Are we going to like someone's PC? Genuinely don't know where I'm supposed to go. Oh, that's not good. Also, these are all not ranged weapons. Except for this one. But my buster now is really strong, so I can just blast away. Okay, where exactly are we going? I'm assuming that maybe if I like go... Oh, you know what? They're probably at like a hub area. That's where I would be if I were them, I guess. Can I steal that even if it's not... No, I can't steal that. I'll charge up a thing. Charging a thing takes so long in this game. Also, yeah, none of this works. Maybe we should have gone, you know what I am thinking now, maybe it would have been more natural if I had gone to Jungle Beat, which I've been playing through as well, in addition to Link Between Worlds. Been playing like a little of one, a little bit of the other recently. But, you know, with Jungle Beat in particular, we're pretty close to like the end of the game. So I'm not sure I want to really rush through that. Maybe, how would y'all feel about switching to Jungle Beat actually, just for a bit? Maybe that would be more productive than getting lost in Link Between in this game. I have no idea where my friends are. Hey, guy? I don't think my friends are here. They could be anywhere. I have no idea where they are. Let's do Jungle Beat. Fuck it. Link Between Worlds wouldn't work, and I'm less in the mood for this than I thought. I feel like I've done enough of this, honestly, between the last stream of this and, you know, getting this far in. There's a lot of parts of this game where it's like, hey, go do a thing, and it doesn't really tell you well enough where it is. I don't know how I managed that as a kid. Let's do Jungle Beat. Fuck it. I got the bongos right here. The game is in. You're gonna head to bed, Trebucket? I understand. You have a good one, okay? We'll do a couple of kingdoms. I'm gonna try to get, like... Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's switch over. I'm gonna switch over to GameCube. That would be 4? Yes, 4. I'm going to turn the output over to GameCube. I'm going to turn on the HDMI. Look at that, that's perfect. I'm going to hit the drum, and I'm going to... Where's my GameCube copy of Jungle Beat? Right here. And I'm going to put this right here. I'm going to put a pen under it so it doesn't get so much glare. Look at that, perfect. Jungle Beat. Alright, folks, to reiterate, Link Between Worlds wouldn't work, so I'm gonna play some Jungle Beat instead. That sounds like a plan. I also was gonna do a little Mega Man, but kinda wasn't feeling like it. Okay. Switch over to this camera. Whoa! Also, I should get this back so you can see the drums. That's very important here, seeing the drums. Oh, also I need to change the resolution, the thing on my TV, so I can see in 4:3 like all y'all are right now. I need to change the aspect ratio. There we go. Alright, perfect. Let's go. By the way, if you don't know this game, you drum with one drum to go right, drum with the other drum to go left. I have my drums reversed. Drum to go right, drum to go left, both at once to like jump, and you clap to like grab things, or you can just like tap the sides. It's a little easier. My hands. My goal here tonight, you see, I've gotten through most of the kingdoms. There's just one world left and one final boss, but I want to get all platinums on these. So let's replay some of these older, the original levels. I'll say, okay, here's the goal. I want to get platinums in at least these two, maybe all 3 of these from the first cup, the first set of levels, and then we'll do a raid and we'll end. That should be good. By the way, y'all, it looks good, right? Everything's good. Let me check some stuff. Let me make sure that the feed is good. Yep, looks good. All right. Let's go. And a couple things that are important to know. A lot of this game is about combos, so when possible, I want to do a bunch of combos in order to make each banana that I get worth more points. So here, for instance, I'm going to slide up the thing and then grab those in one go, and that gives me more bananas than I would have otherwise if I just, like, jumped into them or something. And here, my goal is I'm trying to get all platinums. Whoops. Which means that I want to get as much points as I want, as I can, in each level. So I want to get these combos really high. Alright, that's pretty good. I need 1,200 to get there, to get to the platinum. Okay. There's like a secret area in this level I think I should get if I'm to... Isn't there a secret area? I'm second guessing to myself now that I say that, because I don't see the way up to it. But I'm pretty sure there's a secret area, like over on above that. No, I guess not. You can't really jump to the left. So if there is a secret area, I don't know how you get to it. We'll have to take 400 and get 800 more on the next level. Plus, however many I get here. It's easier, by the way, to just, like, press on them like this, rather than going like... Shit. That was not ideal. I missed some bananas there. Okay, this level has a secret area, I think, yeah. I think this is the one with the secret area. They have, like, very similar aesthetics. I was just a little confusing one for the other. So here, I want to do, like, a little jump backflip here. Into the first, into the wall jump, so I get one more combo. Okay. Backflip. Okay, one more time. Backflip. Shit. I might have blown it on the big flower thing. Okay. Backflip. Can I grab it off that slide? Maybe I need to do like a full wall jump to reach the thing. Fuck. Okay, there we go. That's... Oh, wait, you're just gonna lose our combo here anyway. Is there something over here? Hey. Well, we didn't get our best foot forward there, but whatever. Okay. Okay. Here. Let's go ahead and do a backflip. Okay, that's good. Pretty big combo. Not sure if we could have jumped into it in that case and gotten a bigger combo there, but whatever. I think I screwed up. I think I needed to take that take that squirrel for a longer go. Ah, okay, good. We're not done yet, folks. Okay. There we go. That gives us a bigger multiplier. Combo of 5. What we want to do here is we want to take these blowers up, and that'll give us enough speed to get over. Okay, not this blower. We need the other blower. Okay. Okay, try 2. Let's go. Wasn't quite enough that time. There we go. Alright, that is nearly there. Very nearly there. Let's get a little more bananas. A few more bananas from the that part right after these blowers, and that should be enough to get a platinum. Good. Alright. Yeah, that's 90 right there. Alright, we got platinum in the bag. So long as we don't lose too much on the boss, which should be fine. It's the first boss after all. We got the platinum. Let's do one more kingdom and then we'll call it. One more kingdom after this, just you know, locking in those platinum medals one at a time. This is punch out. It's gotta dodge his things and then punch him a bunch. Okay. Also, this is like the first one, so it's the easiest one. Dodge and punch. There we go. That's a platinum. Let's do one more of those, and then we'll call it. Next time, next Tuesday, I'll do more. We'll try to do more Link Between Worlds next Tuesday. I'll try it, I guess, in the meantime. I say Tuesday, sorry, Monday. That's right, we're Monday, Friday now. Monday, Thursday, Friday. Next Monday, I'll try to do Link Between Worlds again. I'll have to figure out why it wasn't coming up. I'm hoping after a restart it'll just work better. But you know, whatever, right? Could have been anything. All right, one more level here. This is gonna start with an auto scroller. Good. Alright. Pretty good start so far. My hands get so sore now playing this game. Okay. That's the level. Ooh, ooh. Big speeds, big speeds, big speed. What? You fucking... God damn it. I hit the fucking 2 drums. That was a jump. Maybe a little too early, I guess. Okay, we gotta do another 600 here. Okay, we got a big combo going. That's good. Big combos are good because it makes everything worth a lot more. Also good is collecting multiple bananas at once. One at a time isn't like bad either, but like for the biggest paydays, you want to be able to just collect as many as you can in one go. Okay, let's do a backflip, backflip, ground pound, backflip, ground pound, grab it. There we go. Shit! Oh well. A little premature there. Okay. Just barely enough for platinum. Should we get through this boss fight clean? Well, you know, without losing 50 health, basically. 50 beats. Alright. And this is the first Scruff Roff, so it shouldn't be that bad. You know what? I'm kind of in the mood. I'm kind of in the mood to actually finish this whole barrel. Let's do the third kingdom. Like the last kingdom, the one in this set that we haven't 100%ed, haven't platinumed. There we go. One more kingdom, that's what I'm thinking. Let's go, let's go. Oh, by the way, is the volume a little high? Looks like it might be just a tad bit high. Let me adjust it down just a notch. How much? Yeah, just a notch more. There we go. I think that's good. We got the platinum medal, folks. That's good. Okay, sitting up. Drum, drum. Apple Kingdom, Massive Canyon, Ice Warren. Ice Warren? That's a weird name for a level. What the fuck is a Warren? The one thing I will say about this game that's a little weak, in comparison to like your traditional Donkey Kongs, right? These names are not puns. They're not alliteration, nor are they rhymes. You gotta have at least one of them. And I understand, well, the reason is obvious. It was made in Japan. It wasn't made by a bunch of Brits. If it was made by Brits, they would have made sure to have all the puns and stuff that series typically has. But it wasn't, so, you know, what are you gonna do? Fuck. Gotta get them while they're available before they disappear. Speaking of, do not have to get them before they disappear. All these things will disappear if you're not careful. Okay, I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna restart the combo. Okay, it looks like there was actually very... There we go. We got one extra thing in there by restarting it. Shit! We didn't get these flowers. We're gonna be out like 100. Hopefully that'll be fine. Yeah, we nearly got it though. Shit. Oh well. Those things, if you get them, they give you an extra 100 beats. Timing of this is... There we go. That was not very good. Kind of behind on this kingdom so far. We're gonna have to get really good results in the next level if we're to get that platinum. 400, just not gonna cut it. Still, last time we nearly got it, I guess. Fuck you. These guys are fuckers. Okay, here we go. Okay, we got all the things there. So what we want to do here is get a few extra combos. Oh wait, I only got fucking one thing out of that. That was not a very good use of time to set that up. We're gonna have to score big at some point here. I'll be honest, I'm not sure when that will be. I probably could be doing this a lot better. Also, Jesus Christ, 97 on the flowers? Oh no. That might be... We might be already fucked there. There might not be more flowers in the rest of the level. Fuck. Oops. Lost a combo there. This is not looking very promising. We're low, and that's the end. We're lower than we were the first time. If we're going for platinums here, for the record, well, actually, hang on. Maybe we can... Maybe we could get up here, but I don't know if we can even get that high just from this. We're short like... Okay, that's like, what, 16? So... We are higher than we were before, but that's not going to be enough for a platinum. We gotta restart. Let's retry. Shit. I'm going for platinums, folks. Want to get those high scores. Need to do more combos. Need to make sure to start as many as possible before actually collecting the bananas. Okay, that'll help. Here's what I want to do. We gotta get these flowers. That'll help a lot. I missed that one, so let's go take another go at it. Okay, here we go. Oops. Should be able to get it. I think we're gonna get it. Yes! Good, okay. Fuck. Didn't do a backflip there. Lost some bananas. Okay, 450, that's about as high as we were the first time. Second try, let's go. God damn it. Alright, that's enough of that. Oh wait, well there's actually not that much point to trying to get a... I missed... Somehow I didn't land on the fucking... There's not much point to doing a combo here because all I can get is one of these fuckers. I can get like 6... No! I forgot about the... I forgot that was there. Okay. Let's do... Oh! Okay, so that ground is so slidey, you cannot stop and start a combo or something. This kingdom's fucked. It's fucked. Fucking bats. Okay. That'll do. Let's just get 7 on these. Okay, and this one, backflip, jump. Most important thing is that we get these, which means that we need to activate that one now and not take the thing. Not take the monkey. There we go. We got the thing. Add one to our combo here. Backflip. There we go. Worth 25. Okay. 500, that's a lot higher than it was in previous times. We're in good shape. And let's just go here. No worries about getting an extra couple of beats. No worries either. Let's just go. Okay, here though, we can get a couple extra from... There we go. That probably gave us like, I don't know, 30 extra. That's probably not that much, but still a bunch of extra bananas from that. I don't think there's any way to get this to be extra, since I'm sliding and all uncontrollably. Get an extra point here. There we go. That's a bunch. We are much better shape than we've been the previous times. We're over 1,000 now. Going into the final... Oops, sorry. Touched the mic there. We just have to get a lot of jumps in a row to actually secure the platinum now. I think we have more than enough. There we go. So long as we do this boss battle right, we'll have that platinum in hand. Ooh. There we go. Oh. This is the first Tusk fight, so it should be easy. Just stuff him with the thing, and then throw him back. And add one more extra just for... Okay, next phase. Oh. Really? Oh well, we're still in no danger. We're still pretty safe. We got his number. Last hit. One more of those ought to do it. Alright. Folks, that is a little bit of Donkey Kong Jungle Beat to end the night on. It's a shame that Link Between Worlds wasn't working. I'll look into that next week. But it's good to make progress nonetheless on Jungle Beat towards getting all those platinum medals. You'll see I'm gonna get one right now. Ooh. There it is, the platinum. Platinum Crests, they're called Crests in this. Yeah, there we go. And look at that, we got all the crests of the first world. For the second world, we're only missing one, so whenever I go do that, it'll be a shorter thing. And for the third world, we're missing 1, 2, 3. And Durian Kingdom, we did a really... We didn't even get a gold in that one, so we got our work cut out for us there. I never know if got work cut out for us means it's hard or easy, but that will be a hard one, is what I'm saying. Anyway, let me see who's online. Do a little one-man raid. Maybe we should have ended it after Link Between Worlds didn't work, but I don't like going out on a technical issue. I feel like it's better to keep rolling and do something more. Thank you for coming by, for the levels, for all the follows. Today, we hit 300 for the first time. We're currently at 301, which is lovely. Let me go back to Stream Manager. Is pretty inconvenient. Let me go to watch mode, going back to Twitch, and let me see who's online. Dario is alive again. Smells Peachy is playing DK64. Forgato is playing. Not a lot of people that I'm following online right now, huh? I'm gonna send you over to Smells Peachy. Smells Peachy is a streamer. Recently got a Dan Reichert raid, and I followed, I believe, her then. So I'm gonna send you over to her. I think that's a good idea. Let me go to the computer and get this done. Alright, folks, that's going to do it for tonight. I'm going to send you over to Smells Peachy, who is playing DK64. Let me say again one more time, the next stream will not be a Friday stream. Usually I do a Friday stream of viewer levels, but this week I'm not doing it because I'm doing a big event stream on Saturday, and got a bunch planned for that. But the most important thing to know is it starts at 2 p.m. Central, and if you have Mario Maker viewer levels, it'll start with those. But it'll be all lightning round, so it'll be very thrilling. I'm gonna put in the command now to send y'all over. Raid. Smells Peachy. Which raid is it? There we go. Okay, raid Smells Peachy. God damn it. There we go. Thank you for tuning in, for giving me your levels, for following. Like I said, 300 followers, first time ever today. I will see y'all on Saturday for the big payout stream, celebrating my first Twitch payout. I'll see you then. Bye, folks.